Welcome back. So today I've got a couple of flats to put together. Today will be lettuce and spinach and then probably some herbs. I'm trying something different with these plants this year. In the past I've used a 50 cell. I've even used a 128 cell. And I feel like I never get great results with that. So I'm going to try and go to 32 cell trays. And my hope is that if I do a clump of each seed or a clump of each plant per cell, hopefully that will take care of some of those issues. So I'm going to get right to it. I have Rocket Arugula, Pak Choi, Royal Red Lettuce, and Lola Rosa lettuce. The only of these that survived last year were the Lola Rosa. Everything else got eaten by the bunnies. So we'll see. I also have Marvel of Four Seasons. Supposed to be more heat tolerant. My tried and true black seeded Simpson, red romaine, and a mesclun mix I picked up in bulk a while back. So plan is I have 8 varieties. I have 32 cells, so each of these 4 packs will be obviously different variety. My hope with that, and I haven't had a great system in the past for this, but my hope is that if one of these gets bigger, I can put it out into the greenhouse or plant it, and I don't end up left with a partial flat. By the time I get my season really rolling, I end up with about between 40 and 60 flats that are floating around between inside and outside. And my issue last year was I had a lot of partial flats, a lot of plug flats that, I'd plant 20, 30 or something, and then the rest would kind of sit there. So I'm going to try and make that a little better system this year. Hopefully a little bit better planned. I'm also going to try and do, as I said, with the lettuce and the kale and that stuff, try and do clumps. Obviously, each seed is going to be a plant, or I guess you'd say a stem, a stalk. So I'm hoping that maybe, if I have a little better system, I might be able to plant out a clump at a time, instead of, in the past, I've ended up with, 5 or 6 that I put together into a clump in the garden versus this. So we'll see. I'm not really certain what is going to work the best. I just know that what I've done in the past has not been that good. I apologize for my voice today. Getting over a little bit of the cold, but with the list of projects, there isn't a day off, so do something a little bit less strenuous and keep rolling, I guess, is the name of the game. Also trying some different things this year that I haven't really grown to their potential in past years. I've always tried to do pak choi in some type of like an Asian vegetable, bok choy, pak choi. And I've never really done much with it. So I'm hoping, excuse me, if this grows well, and goes well, rather, might be something that I can actually do more interesting. Stir fries something versus my tried and true, throw it in like I would with a regular lettuce. So if you have anything specific that that would be good for a particular variety and accent it from a culinary standpoint, please let me know. Always interested in new varieties and new ideas. So there we go. Black seeded Simpson, Marvel of Four Seasons, red romaine, a mesclun mix, arugula, pak choi, royal red lettuce, and Lola Rosa lettuce. Nothing new this year in terms of varieties, just stuff that I haven't had luck with in the past. So we're going to try that. 1 flat done, 1 to go. My second flat for the day is going to be my go-to spinach kale selection. Excuse me. I'm going to try and plant enough that we can save it. Spinach and kale had relatively good luck freezing in the past. Doesn't certainly come out like fresh kale or spinach, but it does come out in a good, like something I can add to a stir fry. So going to try that again this year and see if I can maybe get a little better system. My biggest issue in the past has been timing. I tend to put a lot of stuff out late. So I'm hoping with the mild, extremely mild spring we've been having, zone 4B and no snow, less than 6 inches of snow the entire winter, which is crazy for us. So anyway, I'm hoping that will maybe give me a little bit more chance to get some of this stuff out early and hopefully do better with it than I have in the past. Also trying to keep better track of what exactly I put out and when. Doing a lot more record keeping this year. These videos are obviously a part of that, so if I forget when I planted something or how it looks, I can go back and look. But I'm hoping that maybe that will give me a better sense of, for future years, when should I be planting, what should I be doing, that sort of thing. So we will see. So kale is done, spinach is done, and 8 varieties of lettuce. So check in again in a few weeks, see how these are going. Thanks for watching.